Hi and welcome to my third video on drawing faces. Today we're looking at the three-quarter view of the face, and this is the one of the most difficult ways to draw a face. The shapes are much more complex than in profile and front view, as I've shown you before. So really, although this is a third video, it's much more advanced than the other two. So if you do want to continue watching, then the first thing you're seeing here is me drawing this circle as if it's been rotated. Imagine it as like a globe shape, and this line here is the line at the front of the face that normally would have been straight in the other two pictures, but here the forehead, of course, is curved back over, and you can see me having a little bit of trouble here with this this part of the face that, if you remember, in the front view we had to cut the sides off the circle. You have to do the same in a three-quarter view, but of course you're doing it in a 3D kind of shape, and it is much harder. You can follow that centre line to help you get the right shape. So the dimensions are the same in that you have the centre of the circle being the eye line and the top of the ear, and then the line that I'm drawing now is halfway between the middle of the circle and the bottom, and that's of course the base of the ear and the base of the nose. So they stay the same, which is great. Really helpful pointers there. And then of course the mouth and chin are in the same area as before, but there's a bit of a complexity with the mouth when you draw in this particular view. So again, if you think about your face where it goes in a little, where the eye socket is, that's that line that I've drawn there, and I've roughly penciled in some eyebrows there. The nose, of course, doesn't go right back into the eye socket. It starts further out, and you've got to account for that, which makes it difficult, because what it does is it actually obscures a little bit of the eye. It's really hard to get used to drawing something obscuring another object on a face when all you've been used to is drawing either side view or a front view. So here what you can see is I'm just adding some more detail to the nose area, and while we're there I'll just explain about the mouth. People's mouths aren't flat to the face, and if you remember the profile view, you remember that the mouth protrudes out slightly as it goes from the base of the nose to the top of the top lip, and if you just feel with your finger that your bottom lip, you should feel that it actually goes in a little bit before it hits your chin, and for most people you'll find that your chin comes a little bit further back out towards the front of the face. So when you're in this view, that creates a complication because the mouth isn't directly below the bottom of the nose, and of course because you've drawn the nose sticking out across the face, unless you know exactly where the base of the nose hits the face again, it's very difficult, and that's what that centre line is for. It's so you know where the base of the nose roughly is. So the mouth, rather than be on that line, as it always has been in other pictures we've done, you're actually going to move it across in this picture to the left very slightly, but it is a very slight difference. Really take a good look at your own face in the mirror and just have a look at it, but also feel with your fingers those shapes I'm talking about. It really helps. What you can see I'm doing here is adding that same rough shape that I always add, just to show you where roughly the side of the face is in comparison with the front. And this shape, although it's roughly the same in all the pictures I've shown you, it does change depending on where the lighting is. I've just always kept the same lighting to make it easier for you. So that's it for this face. I'm not adding any more detail now. Got to keep it simple. Remember that we are going to be revisiting all these different ideas that we've already looked at and start to refine them. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed that video, and please come back for more. Hit that like button and also subscribe. Thanks very much.